guys, well, videos, Constitution Day today, a bank holiday, red day in Spain. Bars and shops and restaurants all be open as normal. It's just the offices and the banks that are closed. But we have got some bad news. If this actually gets passed in Parliament, the Congress, and it ain't looking good, it will actually kill off Spain, this new law they're going to be bringing in. But we have some good news if you're coming to Spain for holiday at this moment in time, because the weather is superb. 23 degrees today, currently 20 degrees, really cold for the Spanish, but for the holiday makers, it's a scorcher. The news we're going to give you is all about the Spanish health minister, that she put this up a little while ago, and now it's going to be going to Parliament, and it ain't going to be good, because a lot of these bars and restaurants with people chilling out, having a cup of coffee, you know, having a cigarette on the terraces and things like that. Well, this is what's going to be happening. It could be all banned in Spain, all in public places, playgrounds, where a lot of people are gathered, bars, restaurants, even the terraces. It includes parks as well and playgrounds. So where can you smoke now? It's getting ridiculous. And they've got a good chance this bill could be passed. So, and it's the government's next step to completely ban smoking altogether, because all year round in Spain are dying from nicotine. I know a lot of people have switched to vape, but they're saying vape's no good. Well, I don't know what the government's going to do, because if they rule out smoking altogether and it is narrowing down and it's getting more expensive, they're going to be having no tax money coming in. So they're going to be taxing us in other ways. Like I say, it's not actually set in stone yet, but smoking outside could become a thing of the past. And don't forget, if you're having a vape, you're not exempt from this. It includes vaping as well. Vaping, cigarettes, cigars, whatever it is, you won't be able to do it. And yeah, I don't think this is going to be very good for Spain. If people can't come here and have a coffee and a cigarette, or outdoors and have a fag without even being fined, people might choose to go somewhere else. I know some of you think it's a great idea, but of course for the smokers, it's not going to be a good idea at all. They're either going to have to quit or decide to change their holiday plans somewhere else where you're allowed to smoke at bars and terraces. I think this was all pre-planned. COVID days, they made us not allowed to smoke on these terraces and bars. It was all to do with spreading the COVID. But yeah, they knew what that was up to. They thought they controlled us then, and now they know they can control us now. And that's what's happened. They're putting a bill through, and it could go through. So they've been threatening this for a while. So it doesn't matter if the terrace is enclosed or completely open. It's a complete ban. Another thing they're banning as well is the old single-use vape cigarettes to a one-time use. They're going to be completely ruled out. The reason why they're bringing it all in is because of the teenagers becoming hooked on all this kind of stuff, and of course it's going to be better for the environment. That is what the health minister's saying. And if it does get passed, we're going to have to carry a lot of money, because you could be fined up to 600,000 euros if you get caught vaping or smoking on one of the terraces, parks, pools, whatever it is. You could be in for a hefty fine. 600,000 euros, wow. And the thing is, it won't be just the smokers getting fined, it'll be the bars and restaurants. So yeah, even if you try and have a sneaky one, they'll be straight out, because they don't want to end up with this big fine. So even though they haven't actually drafted up a text bill just yet, saying all kind of promotions and all that kind of stuff is going to be prohibited. We had to give out cigarettes or anything like that in raffles or any kind of competitions you do. Basically complete wipeout on all kind of advertising with concerts and all these festivals and that regarding tobacco. I'm going to be holding a consultation meeting where they're going to get all these associations, company, regional governments all together to put their comments forward. And then once that's done, it'll go back to the health minister, and then they'll pick bones out of it, which they're actually going to do completely. Whether they're just going to do half of it, just ban it in certain places, They'll just do a little bit, and then later on they'll add more and more and completely wipe it out altogether. But of course it's got to go through all the stages yet. It's not going to happen straight away. It's got to go to the Congress, Senate, and could be 6-7 months. That's if it goes through. Let us know what you think about it in the comments. There is other bit of news that's been going on here in Spain as well. It's a smash and grab gang that's been caught here. In other words, ugger-muggers. Of course there's been loads of gangs been going around for months, snatching chains, giving the old cuddle, asking for directions, nicking their watches and all that. Well, they've caught these people, and they reckon the ages between the people that have been doing this is between 19 and 21. And they've been accused of doing over 13 violent street robberies between September and November, where they've been snatching and grabbing these mainly vulnerable pensioners and holiday makers, because most of the residents here are well alert, especially everyone that's been watching my channel, been warning you about the ugger-muggers from day one. They did bring them to the courts here in Torrevieja in October, and then they were released while of course they were doing more investigations and everything. But yeah, the bad news is they carried on with their crimes. 5 more robberies they continue to do. Of course, that's what's in their DNA. They're not going to stop. So the courts in the end up nabbing them and remanding them for 4 now, and now they're completely locked up until their case comes back up. 23 individuals they've actually got similar kind of thefts, like I mentioned, watches, jewellery, all that kind of mugging stuff. And they do lurk around in the supermarkets, and there's still more about. So be warned. I'm hearing stories all day long. They're doing the old supermarket rounds, sitting in the car. Problem is, there's just too many of them about, and they're pretty good at what they do, and they don't give you a chance to think either. As soon as they ask for directions, they're right on top of you. They're either going to snatch it straight away or give you a cuddle, and then they'll have your chain or your watch. And sometimes you don't even know it's gone. But good news is they've caught 21 of them, and loads of jewellery, and that has been recovered. And I hope they go down for a long time, because they're proper scumbags. That is today's update on the Costa Blanca. Are they going to rule out smoking completely in all these bars and terraces? All these people who are having a cigarette, chilling out, having a coffee. It's going to kill every business off. Remember the days they brought it in England with the pubs? They were shutting 400 pubs a week. As soon as they banned, the bingo halls went under. And so it's not very good. I can't see the harm. I don't smoke. It doesn't affect me if they're not sitting next to me and puffing away. Smoking areas, that's what they need. Everyone will be happy. Bars and restaurants can have their business. But yeah, it's just going to wipe out altogether. Look, someone having a cigarette there, just sitting up the counter there. So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments, whether you smoke, whether it's going to change your mind coming to Spain if it does come in, whether you think it's a good idea. And I'll tell you what's a good idea. You need to check my website out, Paradise World Videos. What I'll do is I'll post it down in the links. There, you'll see all the scans where you can buy me a coffee. Importantly, a scan for the website, paradiseworld.com. And yeah, you can check it out. Any help you need, all the links from holiday cover, insurance, you name it, it's all on the website. And it's Christmas coming up as well, so visit the shop and get yourself some Christmas t-shirts or a Christmas mug. Get a little surprise present, for the missus or the husband. Hasta luego, Torrevieja.